Hi guys, my name is Gianna and I'm here to kind of give a review on my favorite band, Cocteau Twins. They are a band that they are amazing in all that they are, and they are three people in a band. They're not really twins, but they're called I forgot where I saw where they got their name. I should probably know this for an album review, am I right? But it's Elizabeth Fraser, vocalist. I'm pretty sure Robin Guthrie. I don't really worry. I love her the most because her voice, but Robin Guthrie is either and Simon Raymond. So I have with me the only vinyls I have. I mean, I have all their albums on the CD, but I only have 5 vinyls, 3, because gotta have. They're more expensive than CDs, but whatever. So yeah, the Cocteau Twins, their first album was in 1982, which was Garlands. I don't have that one actually, but it's so they I had a fucking brain fart. Anyway, so they are that. So they're on the record label with 4AD. Their most known song is Cherry Colored Funk, and their most known album is probably Heaven or Las Vegas. Or maybe Stars and Topsoil, because that's like a compilation album of everything that they have. But yeah, I recently just got The Moon and the Melodies, which is, they collaborated with Harold Budd, which is a pianist, composer, and he made this beauty, which is what's spinning now, is The Moon and the Melodies. This one. You can see the screen, right? And I hit it fine. But how I found them, let's talk about this, which is an EP called Tiny Dynamite, and then the other side is Echoes in a Shallow Bay. I found the Cocteau Twins when the first song I've ever heard was on Perks of Being a Wallflower, the movie, the soundtrack, and Pearly Dewdrops Drops was on that one, which is on this compilation is the Pinko Pack, and then Stars and Topsoil, and or what album is that on? I think it's on that one. Yeah. So they're on the record label with 4AD, along with you can't really give the Cocteau Twins a genre. I mean, you can, but if you did, it'd be called shoegaze. It's like bands like Slowdive, My Bloody Valentine, and Jesus and the Mary Chain, and stuff like that. But yeah, like, listen to this. This is amazing. But yeah, so yeah, I have Bluebell Knoll, which is, when I saw this in St. Pete, I was like, I gotta get it. But most of them I order online because my local record store does not really have them. Seriously, they don't really have them. And if you ask anybody, nobody knows about the Cocteau Twins. Like, how the fuck don't you know about them? But there's multiple friends that I've had that since they know me and they know my music, and so I got them into them. But basically, after I saw them on that soundtrack, I listened to that song for a while, and then I forgot about it. And then one of my favorite bands is Deftones. And Deftones is more like a rock band, which is what I'm really into. Anything rock I love, but when it comes to Deftones, the singer Chino Moreno is musically inclined everywhere. Like, he has I think 2 other projects he does besides Deftones, but he gets into electronic. But I was on his Spotify profile, and I found a playlist. It's called Pink, Orange, Red, and I was like, okay. So I was just going through everything of his, and when I looked at the playlist Pink, Orange, Red, and I listened to it, I was blown away, absolutely blown away that music like that could make you feel like that, and could just capture emotions and feelings that you don't even know existed. And so I listened to that song, and I fell in complete awe and love. I kept listening to them, and come to know now, I know every song, and I think it's been a year. But yeah, the Cocteau Twins they started in 1982, and so I can't find words to explain the way they sound, the way they are. And Elizabeth's voice is amazing, and if the one distinct thing about them is that they, like, the distinction, the differentiation between them and any other band is, I mean, whatever, in bands that I know, that she doesn't speak words. Like, she really has no vocabulary in her words. Like, literally, if you go on their website, they literally have a dictionary, for a glossary for their word, like the words they use and the meaning behind it. But sometimes you don't need to know the meaning, and that's what I love and what I appreciate in Elizabeth and the whole band, because she doesn't want you to hear her words and what she's saying, because she doesn't want you to know what she's saying. She wants you to hear the sounds and the melody and the instruments and how they all coexist with each other and create this, like, just explosion of emotion in any song they've created in any kind of way. Their music is the one word that I can only tell you to describe their music is ethereal. It's just ethereal. It's just crazy how beautiful music can be or how beautiful you feel. And honestly, I feel like I love them the most because I feel in all their songs a little bit of myself, and I've never felt that way with any band, anything. Never. Like, when I found them, I didn't find myself, but I found a part of myself that I didn't really knew existed. Whatever. But yeah, so I have a couple of vinyls here, and Stars in Topsoil is a compilation album of all their famous, good-known songs. It's probably one of the last things they released. I don't know, but I should probably know this. Why do I not know this stuff for a fucking review? Does that make any sense? But yeah, The Moon and the Melodies is the most recent one I just got. And that's with Harold Budd and stuff. And then I got Bluebell Knoll here. And Bluebell Knoll, the two songs on there, Suckling the Mender. And another distinction of them is their song names. Like, I don't understand where they get these names from, but it's amazing. Like, I just feel in awe of who they are and what they create. Like, it's disgusting how much I love them. And then my favorite one right now, or probably always, is the Pinko Pack. Anything with the Spangle Maker on there. And Millenary. Jesus Christ, I can never say it. It's a tongue twister. And this one. And then the one that I found. This is the second one that started it all. Is this. But yeah, the Cocteau Twins are the most band that I've could ever find, and they're something I really, 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 really appreciate. And if you ask people, they don't really know who the Cocteau Twins are. Even older people, my mom doesn't know who they are, my dad didn't know who they are. There's a couple people guys at work that we've gotten into musical conversations because I'm a music fanatic. I know so many songs, and even they don't know who the Cocteau Twins are, even though they were live in the era. But it's part of the shoegaze thing, and the shoegaze kind of crowd isn't so known. I mean, unless you're part of it, or like not part of it, but like you really listen to the music, like My Bloody Valentine, Slowdive, stuff like that. Anyways, so thank you for watching, and this is a review for the Cocteau Twins and what they mean to me and how they portray who I am and all that I feel inside. And so I really hope that even though they're kind of done, they're not a band anymore, they're not together, I hope to keep them alive and how much I love them, because I'm pretty sure I'm one of their biggest fans because I fucking love them. If I ever met Elizabeth Fraser, I would think I would throw up. Like, I would die. I'd just die and fucking splat on the floor. I'm so serious. She's like she's like a literal human angel is what she basically is. So yeah, thank you for watching. My name is Gianna. I have a website down for my photography. If you would like to look at that, check that out. And this is my first album review, and so keep watching for more, because I'm gonna go in depth with some more of my favorite bands too, because they're number one, so they have to be first. And so yeah, so stay tuned for more reviews, because I listen to a lot of music. So thank you for watching. Have a good one. What am I, at work or something? What the fuck? Oh.